Throughout the European and African continents, U.S. sailors, Marines, and civilian staff rise to challenges and seize opportunities in our modern world. Whether it's working with partners in the Gulf of Guinea, launching jets from aircraft carriers, or steaming through the Baltic Sea, we stand our posts in defense of the region, defense of our alliance, and defense of our nation. All of these efforts are coordinated by a brilliant team of service members and civilians, home-based at the U.S. Naval Forces Europe-Africa headquarters in Naples, Italy. Nestled between Mount Vesuvius and the Tyrrhenian Sea, Naples is known for its historic streets, welcoming people, and vibrant culture. For the U.S. Navy, its position as a central nervous system for all naval actions in Europe and Africa make it a key location for directing defense maritime activity. The headquarters itself is home to 8 task forces, the 3-star 6th Fleet Commander, and the 4-star Commander of U.S. Naval Forces Europe and Africa. These naval leaders command forces operating throughout 20 million square nautical miles of ocean, within 3 continents, and their work encompasses more than 67% of the Earth's coastline, 30% of its land masses, and nearly 30% of the world's population. The overall headquarters mission is to conduct the full range of maritime operations and theater security cooperation in concert with coalition, joint, interagency, and other partners in order to advance security and stability in Europe and Africa. What this means is deploying ships, sailors, equipment, and forces in every aspect of the maritime domain. It means working with partners, allies, government and civilian agencies both individually and en masse to make real-world gains towards a goal of security, stability, and prosperity for all nations in Europe and Africa. Within the last decade, the political, social, and economic landscape of Europe and Africa have rapidly changed. In Eastern Europe, Russia continues its war in Ukraine. In Northern Europe, Finland has joined the NATO alliance, and Swedish ascension is well on its way. In the Gulf of Guinea and West Indian Ocean, illegal maritime activity continues to threaten the security, stability, and prosperity of the maritime countries and hampers efforts to build infrastructure and support structures to the people throughout the continent. What U.S. sailors, Marines, and civilian staff do on a daily basis has real-world effects. Whether that's tracking suspect illegal activity by individual actors, deterring adversarial nations from acting in contrast to world peace, or working with allied and partner nations to advance the relationship between the U.S. and peaceful nations around the world. Every action has a consequence. Every decision has an effect. And every hour of work gives real-world gains to millions throughout 2 continents. We are U.S. Naval Forces Europe-Africa, and every day we answer the call.